finished 20 rows of 1 by 1 rib. Now we're going to switch out some needles and make a 3 by 1 rib. First we need to bring the spring rest over to the right side next to your hash mark. And take your spring out. And we'll be switching some needles. The first needle that we're going to switch is the first ribber needle right past the hash mark. We pull down and we pull up. We're going to skip a ribber needle and take the next one out. You pull down and you pull up. Skip one, pull down, pull up. And then we're going to continue in this manner all the way around our cylinder. All right, we're ready to do 55 3 by 1 ribs. Okay, we just finished that. What we want to do now is we want to remove the ribber needles toward you. So bring your spring rest to the left side and then take your spring off. And we'll remove these ribber needles. The first ribber needle to come off is the one behind the hash mark. That's the first one to come off. Pull down, pull up. Pull down, pull up. Continue this manner until you reach the other side hash mark. All right, we need to do 15 rows just like this. We need to bring our yarn carrier to the front, and we're going to start working on a heel. You need to lift up all the needles in the back from the hash mark to the hash mark. All right, you need to check to make sure that that's what you have. And we do. We need to take and put this on out so we don't knit any ribber stitches. We don't want to do that. Let me bring this to the back. Take out our drive pin. Now we need to add our weights. What I use is a 16-ounce or 1-pound fishing weight and a fork, and I do use 4 of those. All right, we're going to lift up 2 needles and take them out of knit. When you bring your yarn over, make sure that your yarn is caught by your first needle, and then bring it around. Lift up 2 on the other side and around. Now we'll be lifting up 1 at a time on each side until we come to our center marks here. Just continue in that same manner, one at a time. All right, we've got to our marks in the front. Want to bring down 2 needles and take your yarn and put your yarn in front of your first needle and behind your second needle, and make sure your latches are open and make sure the yarn gets caught. And we do the same thing on the other side. Yarn goes in front and then behind, and open up your latch. Now we're going to do 1 needle at a time, putting it back into knit, and make sure that your latches are open and bring your yarn to the back. To the back, latch open. This is the last needle in front of the hash mark on the right side, and the last needle on the left side on the hash mark. You want to stop with your yarn carrier in the center. We're going to bring down our needles. Bring our tappet plate to the front. Put it back into knit, so we want to knit our ribber needles again. And put our drive pin back. Make sure that all your needle latches are open. Now we're ready to start on our foot. We want 55 rows for our foot. I'm going to set my row counter back to 0. And we go.